frog god. The individual with the bald head looks at you and says, "You have stepped into the chapel of the master's power, and here you will bow to your superior." He pulls a bow off of his back and goes ahead and shoots at Thorad.
Okay.
Thorad, that is a 23 to hit.
You hit me.
That is 4 damage.
Okay, 4 damage. Ouch, that hurts.
I'm going to go and yell at everybody to go and back out. We are cleansing with fire.
Agreed.
I take a oil flask and I throw it at the nearest source of flame.
You call that out, and you guys try to begin moving out.
Told you you'd catch a disease.
So, a grappled creature's speed becomes 0. It cannot benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or the grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by thunder wave.
Crowd control.
Go.
Alright, so you guys find yourselves held by these hands in your position. Also, coming up from the back, you can see that there are more individuals in that room that begin to move up towards this interesting events that are occurring here. So we will go ahead and roll some of these grapple checks. So you guys can use either your acrobatics or your athletics to avoid this as these hands try and hold you fast.
And just to clarify, I'm not in the death trap.
You are not in the death trap. So let's start with Thorad.
Okay. I fit the size category issue?
Yep. You guys are all smaller creature than this is.
Ah, okay, cool.
It's not just one hand that's grabbing you. Hands from all sides are just kind of held on to you here.
Awesome.
Human centipede without the grossness.
Oh, there's plenty of grossness here. So, acrobatics or athletics? What's your roll, Alice?
I will take athletics. Oops. Oh, wow. I need to double check that, but that I think is a 27. I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. Well, you have no problem
26.
as they begin to reach out and grab onto you. You swat some away. You rip yourself out of their grip at times. And so while they're grasping at you, you are able to get away. Kananan, what do you got?
Athletics for 50, please.
For 50. You've got some pretty impressive modifiers there, my friend.
I rolled a 12, and I have a +5, so a 17.
Okay, you similarly are able to. Now, what about you, Krieg? You're not physically weak, but I don't think you're as strong as these two.
Acrobatics.
Okay. Oh my god, my D20 hates me on this. It doesn't want to kill you all.
I rolled a 13 plus 2, 15 total.
Okay, none of you guys end up held by this. As to the plan that Kananan has of burninate the place, you're looking at a room here, Thorad. You can definitely see there's 2 rooms down here. The first of which is probably about 25 by 25. And the second one goes about 25 feet further than that. So it is not a small space where these people are.
Okay. I'm going to be backing out, like was said, for the call out. And since we're going to be cleansing with fire, I too have, I believe, source. Yep, I do have oil. And I am going to light some on fire and chuck it into this staircase.
Okay.
So, as a reminder, I have Long Strider going, so I'm currently moving 35. It lasts for a full hour. So, I will roll a ranged attack with my dex, and that is a 15. 15.
So you're going to light Krieg up on fire and let him burn it out while he's in there?
Oh, well, I'll wait for everybody else to get out first. Sorry. Ready?
I'm certain of that part.
Okay, and then and that's going to be my action.
Okay. Yes?
I'm just creeped out by Pex is all.
That's really mean, Alice.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer. I'm sorry, but yes, Pex creeps me out.
I'm just gonna set everyone on fire. I don't care anymore. No.
Put that on repeat when you go and do the cuts. Pex creeps me out. Creeps me out.
So are our bad guys at the very bottom of these stairs, or some distance?
There's some distance. The closest one is probably about 50 feet from you. Let me get back in to see the actual distance from Pex. He's 35 feet from you, Pex. The hands, though, that are on the walls, you could reach out and grapple with them. Do you want to bite onto some dead human hands?
No.
Not feeling it today.
So, just to clarify, I wouldn't be able to jump down and somersault and turn into Wolverine and slice up this guy's face.
Sure, you can by all means.
Sure.
That's what I want to do.
Okay. Do we know how wild shape works?
Into the fire.
I don't have this stuff up.
Oh.
I can catch him on fire later. But right now, it's Wolverine time.
Wolverine time.
Thorad, you start moving out, and then you see Gidney. All of a sudden, his hair starts to grow. He starts to get closer to the ground, and he's just pushing past you. And by the time he gets to the bottom of these stairs, he's a Wolverine running up at the guy that just shot you.
See, if you come by me, I would have kicked you, and you would have been there by now.
I would have bit you again. It would have been for more than one damage this time.
So, I know that I sent you what the Wolverine or Wolf. I forget what we were using, what we found, but
yeah, we were using the Wolf.
The Wolf to simulate the Wolverine. Yes, the Wolferine. Wolferine.
So, Pex gets to Gidney gets to the bottom and engages that archer guy. I believe that it's an action to do your wild shape. Is that correct?
Yes,
that is correct.
It's correct.
Okay.
Is this the first time I've seen him transform? I mean, he can't transform until he's second level. So is this the first time we've seen you transform?
I think this is the second.
Second?
I think this is the second.
The second time for you guys.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
Okay, so
Gidney's gone wild again.
I'm tired of this shit. I'm crazy.
Just some wild and crazy Wolverines. So you shape change, then you move up, and that's you. Krieg or Kanananon or Thorad, since you I don't know if you're planning on doing your same plan or not at this point.
Yeah, well, I mean, with Gidney charging in, can't let him go alone.
Okay.
Can't let him go alone. So I'll charge in, but I want to get into the room and then like duck off to one side, hoping that there aren't chain hands in the room itself. And I will prepare Ray of Frost.
Okay.
I want to Ray of Frost this dude.
You come in. You move down the stairs and you see that the entire portion of this room is just got those chains with the hands draped down the sides. You look at this and wonder, with the amount of hands that they have, how did they get all of these hands here?
How big is this room?
So the room that you guys are at the bottom of the stairs, you've got a room that is 20 by 25. And then there's a 5-foot entryway into the next room. There's no door there. There's just an entryway. That's where Cromlin was standing, who treated with you for just a moment, as well as where you know that there's more people in that area too.
Okay.
So is Giddy within 30 feet of me still?
Gidney, yes, he is.
Okay. So
He's up in Cromlin's business.
I'm going to go and cast Bless on Giddy. And Craig and myself.
Okay.
So do I get to make the frost attack?
You do, but you want to wait for that bless because that's going to give you a D4 on all your attack rolls, and is it all your saves as well?
Correct. So all attacks and saves, before the spell ends, the target can roll a D4 and add that number to the roll for the attack or the saving throw.
But not both.
Well,
attack and saving
for
throw.
every attack and every saving throw. So
All right,
Yeah,
good.
oh.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to Ray of Frost
Go
with
for
the
it.
bless. Okay, so those added together is 14 plus my intelligence of +5. It takes it to 19.
19, and that's going to be a big hit on Cromlin.
That's a D8.
Yes.
7.
7 damage to Cromlin. He lets out a kind of a grimace and a scowl as he gets frozen up a little bit by your mystical arts. Your talent. Sorry, that's totally not his voice. You are talented. You will be excellent. We have uses for those that have the magics on their side. And Kanananon, other than blessing the group, do you have anything else that you're doing?
So I was moving back out of the room so I could go and light the place up. And then Giddy decided to go crazy on us and go flying in because that's exactly what I didn't want him to do. So now I'm kind of torn between throwing flames in or not. And I think I'm going to avoid that because Giddy's growing on me.
And Krieg's in there too now.
Right, exactly. And well, he's got the wine, and so I need to go and keep him alive until after the battle.
Yeah, I'm going to be charging in on my turn, on my action too. So
I'm going to go ahead and the challenge here is that I'm already at I'm down to 6 hit points. So I'm going to go and I am going to charge in, but I'm going to try to go and use my reach weapon to go and deal with it. So I'm going to do a roll through these chains to go and get over there.
Okay. You are able to move up after dropping your bless, and you see, like I say, the whole room is just dripping with chains with hands on the ends of them and such, lashing around at this point. Something that you guys did seems to have possibly activated them. For for Thorad, you moved part of your movement back, and then your group has decided that they are going to push in. So we can go ahead and revisit the rest of your action.
So instead of backing out with my and burning them, I'm going to.
Well, that part you did.
Okay.
That part you did. You backed out,
sure.
But then the group ended up because all of a sudden Feral Gidney, has thrown things into the mixer. So since we're just doing side, I'm going to let you take a new action if you want.
Okay, I'm just going to go down inside then. And just like to point out that while my weapon is dropped in the staircase, it'll be in my hand in just a moment. As basically at this point, once I'm in there, I will use my weapon bond, bonus action, and my weapon flies into my hand like Thor.
Nice.
That is
so
part
are you just going to a double move to get up?
Yes. Weapon bond makes it so that no one can ever disarm me of my weapon, and as long as it is in my same plane, all I have to do is take a single bonus action to call it to me, as long as it's the same plane of existence.
See, that's cool, because you're just like, I totally do see the Thor thing.
Yep.
Is that you back out, and then you're like, oh, okay, we're going. So you just walk forward, your hand flies out, the axe just flies up into it. His, badass dwarf coming down the stairs.
Yep.
Kill it with fire. So you guys have moved up. We are moving on to a new initiative round. Who do I have rolling for Team Hero?
Pex's turn, I think, because Pex's turn.
19.
Okay, Pex gives you guys a big win. He gives you the big W on that. For our team of heroes, you guys can tell that in that second room that Cromlin, as he identified himself, is blocking you off from, there are 4 other people in there. Some of these older people that seem, to be casters, acolytes perhaps of the master, are in there. And he is just kind of blocking off your access in there at the moment. So, what do you guys got?
Then. I'm going to Ray of Frosting again.
Okay.
I'm going to bite
with the bless
out
here.
of him.
So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 total.
So just you're fine with that. To make certain that I am painting the accurate picture, you've got in the next room, you've got the, it's obviously, as you guys have gotten closer and see the light better, it's obviously some sort of temple area. And so it's only about 20 foot by 25 foot. So it's similar size to the room that you're in, with about 5 people packed into it.
Okay.
So what did we hit?
I hit the big dude that's in this room for 3 points of damage.
Okay. 3 points of damage onto him. And who's next? We gonna let Savage Kidney? Go for it.
Ha! 18?
18 is a hit.
Okay. He needs to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. 8, 11. Where does it tell you that what saves they're good at?
I think
DC what?
It's DC 11 on the strength.
Okay. He's got the 11 then. So what's the damage though, Gidney?
The damage will be 2 plus 3 plus 2. Okay, 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. You guys are just chipping away at him with multiple little explosions of cold rippling along him, and now a Wolverine that's grabbing his pant leg and biting into it ferociously. Thorad, Kanananon.
Okay. I will whack at, I will go and whack at something nearby.
Cromlin is kind of holding access from getting to any of the other areas.
Sure, I will beat on Cromlin. Is there
you guys all have advantage on Cromlin other than Krieg, because the rest of you are all in melee with him.
Awesome, 24.
That's a big hit.
Okay. That is 11 points of damage. I didn't roll as well.
Okay, I will mark that in just a second. What do we got, Kanananon?
Well, I started going and charging into the room, so I'm going to charge straight through Cromlin.
You're going to just try and push him out of your way as you go?
With him at the end of my glaive, yes.
Yes. All right. You are basically lined up on him like that.
Yeah.
Gidney is in the first spot.
So I'm going straight through. Hey, diddle diddle. Or not.
Did you roll the advantage and the D4?
That was not the advantage. Hold on, let's get the D4 in there. So that's a 9 plus, hold on, I gotta go and check. 9 plus 5 plus 2. So 9, 14, 15, 16.
That is a hit, sir. That is a hit.
It took me a moment to get there, but I did it.
Yep.
Fighters and math. Oh.
What's our damage?
7 plus 3 is 10 points.
And Alice, you said you did how much?
11. I didn't roll well.
Okay. With those last two, Cromlin is definitely looking like he is hurting more than a little bit there.
Your turn to bow down or die.
I'm just going to try to keep driving through.
You have a Wolverine in your way, unfortunately.
No, I don't. We have
an interesting relationship.
That's funny. We both come up with it.
I hope I gave you gnome cancer.
Yeah, I'm going to drop you through the goalposts of life in a second.
I'm going to bite your face off. You'll have no face. You'll have to go through life like that.
What a professional relationship.
You guys are making me laugh by all means. All right. Their turn. So let's go ahead and start off with Ichthor here.
I think we're definitely PG-13 for the night.
Yeah.
Rather than PG, yeah. So Dan, don't let your kids listen and watch.
I think I even cursed earlier. I didn't mean to.
We're good.
Alice, you see one of these people, and he by all means looks a bit more resplendent than the acolytes that you guys have been dispatching through here. He wears this belt of broken chain links, still held together, but they're broken pieces of different chain links, basically together. So it's a variety of different chains that have made it up, and clasping it are two hands, and you can see that the shackle and the shackle on the hands, but they're grasping it together. He's older with a bald head, glasses on, beard, looks, very, very scholarly, wizardly type in robes.
I look at our resident wizard, Krieg. Krieg, is this your religion? Because they have all these floating hands and you have all those floating hands. You might need to teach them the right way to follow your religion. I hear about these extremist sects. These are very much extremist. Teach them the right way. With fire.
Krieg's mumbling under his breath. Hands. Holding hands. Reaching out. Touching you.
Oh, dear. Are people drinking alcohol tonight? I'm just curious.
Alice, and he looks at you. My, aren't we a strong dwarf? Stay for me, minion. And you feel magic wash over you. Give me a will save.
Sure. I'm tempted to say I'm going to use inspiration. Yeah, I'll inspiration this, get my advantage.
That's a good choice.
Nice. Good idea. Because one of them was a definite fail, but the advantage is an 18 on the die. So I don't think it's going to be hard to succeed with that.
Nope, that's definitely going to pass. You feel that magic wash over you, and you begin to slow down. But you're like, we're in danger. The druid has gone feral. I know Kananan is, majorly hurt. I don't think you're doing okay.
Oh, I'm doing fine right now.
You are okay.
Well, fine-ish. I'm down 13 of 31.
Can go quick.
I'm hurt by all means.
I still hope he sets me on fire.
Flaming Wolverine. We've heard of war pigs. This will be Wolverine, war Wolverines. And you're able to push through, keeping all of that in mind by burning away that inspiration that you have.
Okay.
The acolytes, one of them steps over to Cromlin and casts a spell on and touches Cromlin before finishing. What's the next one gonna do? And then flip to this spell. Actually, I should hopefully have easy access to it in here. Open. There we go.
Sounds like a knock spell.
All right. Another one looks out at the group of you, and they're kind of clustering up so that they can see out of the opening. And so this will be at Gidnarine, Kananan, and Krieg. And he calls out, "Those that will not bow to their superiors will be baned." And all of you give me a charisma saving throw.
Remember your own words when my axe is being shoved down your throat in a second.
Remember, you guys get a D4 for your save that you can go and add to it.
I didn't even think about that. That was cool that I didn't target one of you guys that has that awesome spell with my hold person.
Oh, yeah.
How are we doing?
I'm blessed, too. I should have probably remembered.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm not? Okay. Well, good thing I used my inspiration.
21.
You got a what?
Where is...
4 plus 1 is 21. So I said...
Oh, okay.
You said a charisma save?
Charisma save.
15 total from me.
Yeah. That's not good. So the D20 is a nat 1, and then I had a 3 on the 4-sided, and the charisma's +2. So I'm looking at a grand total of a 6.
Basically, go ahead and get rid of that bless from you, rather than having a bane and a bless running on you.
Okay.
The other two of you were able to push through without a problem. And the last one of these smaller guys is going to go ahead and move up to Gidney. And he is going to go ahead and, oh, awesome. That's where that is. He will go ahead and take a swing at Gidney with his club. And as he's swinging that club, this black energy just begins to crackle across the club's surface. So, where is my club attack? +3. Gidney, how does an 11 take you?
Well, in wolf form, I'm fine.
Okay, then. Be happy that you're in wolf form. Let's get the next. Oh, no. I've got my fighter guy in the front. Let's not forget about good old Cromlin. I can see that you are very powerful. Well, this will be fun. He says he is going to go ahead and grab out his sword and go to town on you guys. And Gidney, I have got a 23.
Oh, that definitely hits me.
Okay. Go ahead and, oh, no, wrong die, which might work out in your favor because that was pretty high on it. Yeah, I rolled a lot worse. Go ahead and take 6 damage as he lashes out at you with the sword. Alice, 19.
19. Ooh, you just hit me. You hit me.
Just hit you 7 damage.
Oh, 7 damage. Okay, now I'm hurting. Now I'm really hurting.
All right, now let's go ahead and go to initiatives.
Sure. So Pex was the last to roll for, so I'll roll.
Oh, you guys would have a hard time losing to that one.
Well, I just wasted an 18 on that one. So 20 is the AC, initiative we're going on.
Okay, you guys keep the initiative.
Okay.
So you're currently engaged. Gidney is engaged with one of the acolytes and with Cromlin. Thorad, you're only engaged with Cromlin. Kanananon, attacking from over the shoulder, can get clear shots at Cromlin, but the acolyte has got some cover. And Krieg, you're to the back of the room. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Let us go ahead and make certain that you guys regret being in the same room as a bunch of crazed hands.
Almost like a pit fiend.
Sure.
So these guys are going to attack out at you. And
they all cast Fireball.
They cast Fireball, and
that would be
blow
phenomenal.
up because of it. Blah blah blah. +4s. Okay. Krieg, you feel a hand brush at your back, missing you. Another one comes at you, and Thorad. Well, that made up for that first round that I got all hits. My high roll there was 6.
Oh, good.
Good.
So hey, you guys have initiative.
So when you were describing the magic users, is there one that seems bigger, bolder, larger than the others? So there's one that seems like the leader?
Yes, by all means there is. And I can't bring up the image very easily right now, but I was describing what I've got, the image I've got in Fantasy Grounds, which I think just randomly assigned because I thought I had this image up for him earlier. But yes, let me just show you that art and we'll get a better link for the thing, but that's the helmet that he's wearing and
nice
all.
Earrings.
He just does not look like the friendly sort.
I want the helmet.
But the magic user from the other room, we can see him, right?
Yeah, all you have to do is take like 2 steps to the left. You've got an idea where he is, and he sounded far more important than the other guys.
Right.
Can you check on Witch Bolt?
Which bolt? Which bolt do you want me to check on?
He wants to know.
30 feet. A beam of crackling blue energy lances out towards the target without range, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target. Make a ranged attack that against that creature. On a hit, the target takes a d12 lightning damage on each of your turns. For the duration, you can use your action to deal a d12 lightning damage to the target automatically. The spell ends if you use your action to do anything else. The spell also ends if the target is ever outside of the range or has total cover from you. Concentration up to 1 minute. So yeah, that sounds like you could, by all means, try and hit him with it.
All right, I'm going to try and Witch Bolt that dude.
Okay.
That qualifies as burning with fire.
Nat 20.
Oh
Get
my
out.
dog.
I'm serious.
Sweet.
All right, that's double damage on that opening volley at least. So that's 2d12s. D12, the unloved die of the gaming world.
Right? 11 and 6, so 17.
17. That is not a small amount of damage to this guy. He screams out in pain. The lightning, emperor style over his skin, just begins to burn his clothes, scarring his skin. And he calls out now in this high pitched voice, trying to push through the pain. Make them not slaves, just kill them! Who's next?
I'll beat the face of the one in my face.
You'll beat the face of the face in your face.
Yep.
With your face.
17 AC.
Miss.
Ooh, okay. Oh, yep, 17 AC.
Okay.
Blessed doesn't give me attack bonus, right?
You're not blessed.
Oh yeah, I'm not blessed. Okay, cool. Then I'm done. I missed something.
Alice is like, I don't understand that. What happened?
How did that happen?
That's okay. I can miss.
All right, who's up next? Kananan and Gidney, you both have actions left.
Go for a fire starter.
Okay, I'm just taking. I'm carrying on through. I'm heading for the mage, and I'm going to carry Kramen with me on the end of my pike.
Okay, you've got a good chance if you can land it.
Or not.
No, bad roll.
This is not going to happen tonight.
Ooh.
Or do I have advantage?
You have
You
advantage.
do have advantage.
You have
Alice, did you
advantage.
take your advantage?
Yes, I did. I
Okay.
rolled a 2 on the other one, so.
19 plus 5.
That's a hit.
My D4 is, so solid hit. Woo!
Go team Kananan and on.
Exactly.
And on.
And on and on and on and on. 6 plus 3.
9 damage.
And I'm just going to keep driving forward.
Now I have a question because I don't know what the answer is in 5th edition. What happens when you're at 0?
You gotta start making saving throws, and
So that you just drop. That's what I thought.
Right. You're basically dead-ish.
So yes, despite the acolytes putting a shield of faith on their burly fighter, despite the fact that he has many levels on you, there, Kananan, you in a combined assault with Krieg and Gidney and Thorad are able to bring low this fighter that obviously held such brutal contempt for all of you, driving home that glaive into him and eventually just ending his life. Gidney, what do you do? Do you eat him?
no, I'm mad at him that he killed him though. So
You told him it was his initiative.
yeah, it's true. So we still got our guy with the helmet on, face helmet thing.
Yeah, and you've got 3 other guys between you and him.
Ooh. So I can't get around, or I have to get through the grunts here.
You can get around and provoke 1 attack of opportunity, I believe.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Hit me.
Well, hopefully not, but I'm gonna give it the old college try.
Battle rage. Wait.
AC of 12. I don't think that's gonna do too much.
No.
Okay.
So I get up to big helmet guy.
Yeah, this lightning is just still in this constant arc from Krieg, and he is just racked with pain at the moment, wildly just kind of lashing out to try and get rid of it.
18.
18 sounds like a big old hit.
And he'll need to make a strength saving throw as well.
Strength saving throw coming up. That is definitely going to fail.
He is knocked prone.
Okay.
And damage time. Yeah.
Damage time.
Plus 2. So 3 plus 2. 5 points of damage. But he is prone.
5 points of damage.
That prone is important.
It's it's a pretty good effect.
Okay. Yes. The lightning. Some of your Wolverine fur gets singed off as the lightning bolts follow him as he falls to the ground. And the bolts just continue down, so they burn off a little bit of your fur. He lands with a whoof, and as he continues to writhe and cry out in pain. You guys are just destroying these guys.
It's
Okay.
either on or off switch for us.
Yeah.
Death, murder, kill. We just murder anybody we come across. It's fantastic.
Gidney, let's have you give me a save. Now, you're lucky enough to be blessed by having such a good friend as Kanananon.
Stretch.
Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Remember that. Blessed.
Yep. Blessed.
So what Brandon's saying is Kanananon doesn't love me.
16, and then do I have a negative modifier? Let's see.
Is 16 your die roll?
That is my die roll, yes.
Yeah. No, you are able to shrug that off without any worries. He's just like, without even really looking, he lashes out and just goes, "See no more!" And you feel the magic come upon you, but does not take hold. With that, as a bonus action, he summons a floating whip that just lances out at Krieg. So, and that is, my D20s hate me tonight. Krieg, this glowing ethereal whip just kind of cracks out at you and such, but does not end up making any purchase on you. Then these acolytes. We are going to go ahead and take our advantage. We'll start with Kanananon. And they, as they line up for their conga line of death, their weapons can glow with that black energy just crackling upon them. Oh, that is not good. That is a natural 20. Yes, it was natural. How much did you say you were at?
He's at
there,
6.
Kanananon? That's what I remembered.
Enough is the correct answer.
Left. Bring it on.
Okay. Well, that's 7. That's 11. Rolled low. 12, 13, 14 damage. Rolled low.
Okay, so it doesn't go over my hit points, so I'm dropped to 0, and I pop back up with 1.
Oh, is that a half-orc thing?
Ferocity.
Damn Skippy.
Yeah.
There you go. The next one will do the same thing.
Son of a gun.
Why do you think he chose half-orc? After
You
dying.
died.
Okay, that is not a crit, but that crackling energy will once again subdue you into the dirt. You are just left reeling as you feel this black negative energy, very much the opposite of what you wield, just infusing the blows that these people swing at you. Their malevolence and their hate takes this physical form as they make unholy strikes against you. And hopefully there's a good berry. We'll see, though.
Mm-hmm.
Gidney, the last one lines up on you as they call. He calls out, "Master Icthor, my priest," and just tries to beat on you. And that's going to be a 17, so a 21. No, that's Icthor, but it's probably going to be a 20. 20. And that is 4, 10, 13, 15 damage.
I am unconscious in my wolf form now.
Okay. Well, actually, no. And I might get this wrong, but this is my understanding.
He reverts
they
at full.
hit points out of your wolf form, and you will revert back to normal Gidney, and you are undamaged.
Yep.
Maybe the excess damage carries over.
No.
But that's not the way that I heard it run. I'm not saying that's necessarily the right way, but that's where I've seen it.
It does not. No, the access to excess damage from that one hit won't. If you attack him again once he reverts, then yes. But it goes back to full at Gidney. He cannot shapeshift again for at least the encounter. I believe he cannot shapeshift again until he short rests for the hour.
Yeah, okay. I don't know on any of that. But you're not full on Gidney. You're at whatever you were before you shapeshifted.
Yep.
Which was
initiative.
I haven't gotten to act this round.
Oh, you haven't?
Nope.
You go right. No, yeah, you missed. You missed.
Okay, I apologize.
Yeah, I didn't get to act this round.
Okay, Pex rolled last time, so
you killed Cromlin.
That's right. And then I did this crumpling thing.
Yep. Pex rolled our
Yes.
last init, so I'm rolling this one at 15.
Turn back to Mr. Gidney here. I look over at my damaged half-orc friend. I say, if anybody's going to kill him, it's going to be me. And I turn my attention on the thing attacking to him.
So 15 is our init, Brandon.
Okay, go right ahead.
Okay, sounds like Gidney's already taking an action, so Gidney goes first.
Gidney was just speaking, but yes, I will run over there.
You're right next to him. Yeah, he's within your reach. Everybody's in your reach except for Krieg and Thorad.
I'm going to use my produce flame. Yeah, let's go with that.
Light it on fire.
I'm following the orders, finally. Okay, so it's attack roll. 9 plus 2, so 11.
11. You're blessed, or did I cancel that? No, you're blessed. Did you count your bless?
No, that's a...
You hit.
Okay.
See, I'm such a nice giving DM.
You are such a good giving DM.
Alice, I think that Nick, our old friend Nick, he would call me a very malevolent DM, right? I mean, that means nice, right?
Yes, well, he also thought philanderer meant philanthropic. So, it was really hilarious watching him GM and call philanderer for 10 minutes before we stopped laughing enough to correct him.
And what's my damage for Produce Flame?
Produce flame. Let me bring your sheet to the front. Produce flame. Open it up. This spell's damage increases. No, on a hit, the target takes a D8 fire damage as you reach your pudgy little gnomish fingers into his various orifices.
For 3.
For 3 damage. Okay. He yowls as his robes begin to light on fire. Thorad and Krieg.
Thorad is going to pull out one of the good berries that I do have from earlier, and I am going to shove it into Kananon's mouth.
Ooh.
Kananon, you're at 1 hit point again!
Huzzah!
Do you want to step over onto his body, basically make your way into that next room?
Yes, I would like to do so.
Okay. Krieg, are you just maintaining that witch bolt?
Yep. Here's the 12 for 3.
For 3. That might have been a very telling 3. That is. And the guy that is flailing and on the ground and being just beat down with your lightning stops moving, and then your lightning just continues to rake his body. And it's, if this was Mortal Kombat, all of a sudden we'd get fatality. You don't think lightning is supposed to have this amount of force or dismemberment power, but all of a sudden it's just like off camera, it's just right above where Gidney's, beating on this guy with his flame and such, and just like rib bones and intestines just come flying up like you're in Dracula Dead and Loving It.
So I have a quick question, mechanic question. So that witch bolt, casting that was the last of the first level spell slots that I have, but I still have 2 second level spots. Can I cast first level spells in a second level spot?
Yes.
Yes.
In fact, not only that, but now if you cast at a higher level slot, many spells will tell you that you get an additional benefit for doing so. So we should go look at Witch Bolt because I don't remember.
Witch Bolt would do 2d12 on that initial hit if you cast it as a second level spell.
There you go.
Okay.
See, Witch Bolt has a bonus on that. Many spells have this escalating mark now. So yeah, at higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell of second level or higher, the initial damage is increased by 1d12 for each spell slot level above first. So if you cast it at third, it becomes 3d12. Fourth becomes 4d12.
Right.
So I've gone down, come up, gone down, come up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, this is your only chance. Lay down your weapons now.
They continue. They're like, no, we're winning. We killed the Wolverine. We killed you, but you're resurrected.
3 times.
So, what do you got?
Glaive through the eye.
Okay. Do it. Let's see a 20.
9, 14.
This is a hit.
Okay. And 6.
He keeps on trucking.
I said, this is your last chance. This truly is your last chance. Put down that damn weapon.
We will not live as slaves. We are free men and masters of this world. Okay. You guys won initiative, so it's their turn at that point. So we are going to go ahead and I think I've got one spell left to burn on each of these guys. Oh no, I've got 2 spells. So yeah, I've got 2 spells. Thorad, they're going to try and ruin your day now.
Okay.
18?
No, 18 hits me.
That's bad news for you, Thorad. Oh, this is terrible. This is like straight ones almost. 6 damage, Thorad.
Okay, that hurt, but I'm still up.
I bet. The weapons just begin crackling again as they call out, "We will not live as slaves. We are the masters of this world." And the weapon just crackles once again with that black energy. Let's give Gidney a good pop here. I don't know. 13 AC, Gidney.
I think that's going to hit. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hits.
Let me go look at your main sheet because I got your character up here. Yes, that apparently does hit.
I'm more fearsome in Wolverine form.
Yeah. Well, this one's did better, but still nowhere near what they were rolling a minute ago. That's 8 damage to you, Gidney.
Ow! Burn you with fire.
Burn you with. And they can't get out. So this last one that you just speared, he says, "I will give you the choice. You will lay down your arms and become our slave forever, or die. I leave it up to the master to decide." And he's going to take a shot at you here, Kanananon, and he misses. Blows his spell. Got one more spell on each of them. Can get me some PC death for him. I mean, that would be terrible. Initiative?
Initiative.
I'm going to remember this one. I'm going to remember this one before I've passed. Krieg. Oh, jeez. These are horrible. Okay, yeah. The hands, I rolled brilliantly when you guys were in the corridor, and since then, I just cannot roll worth a darn on them. I'm assuming your AC is not 10, Krieg.
No, 12.
Yeah, there we go.
And I'd like to use my reaction before the round ends, if that's all right.
Oh, what's the reaction?
Who else is around me at the moment?
I am.
A party member.
Thorad is right next to you. Kanananon is just past Thorad.
Okay. I think it's Shillelagh.
Shillelagh's only on your weapon. Shillelagh is only on your weapon. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh,
it's a great weapon for your own weapon.
Yeah.
I had a tap untap burn monk with Shillelagh on his weapon. It was pretty cool.
So if you cast Shillelagh on your weapon, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of your strength for the attack and damage, and your weapon damage becomes a D8.
Okay.
Yeah, so
my sling then.
No, it's on clubs. Clubs only.
Oh, my druid stick I have.
Yep.
Yeah. You can do it on your staff.
So you go from a +1 to a
+5?
Yes, to a +5, and do a D8 +3 on damage.
That's only one short of my attack bonus. I'm only attacking at a +6, so no. And I'm the fighter group.
All right, who's my initiative goer this time?
Steven. Oh, sure, go, John.
14.
We got
+2, 16.
You beat my 11 then.
All right. I am going to, since I know I can use a first level spell in the second level spell slot, I'm going to do sleep as casting a second level. So will that add a D8? Will it make it 68?
Let's double check sleep
up.
Because different spells do different things on that.
Okay.
So, and I think Brandon's going to pull it up faster than I can because I'm scrolling.
Sleep. That just has to load. Okay. Roll an additional 2d8 for each spell slot above first. So you got 5d8 plus 2, so 7d8.
7d8. All right. So I have to roll multiple dice here. Oh, that one wasn't too great. So 11 with this group. 11 plus another 11, so that's 22 plus 6, so 28.
28. All 3 of these acolytes drop off passed out under the effects of this sleep spell.
And then the running man with a knife.
These hands have still been lashing out at Krieg, but you guys know that you could get out of here if you wanted to. What do the rest of you want to do?
I want to smack one of the hands with my magically imbued stick.
Okay. I like it.
No bad touch.
Don't forget you're blessed.
That's true. Okay, so...
Blessed is gone because I went down. I lost concentration.
Blessed is concentration, so you're not blessed. I lied.
Fine. It's still a 17.
That's a hit.
Sure. For 4 damage.
4 damage. You run over, moving out to the room that Krieg is in, and beat on one of these hands with your magic boomstick. It makes boom when you beat things with it, and you smack into it. And you can definitely see that there's damage on the hand. You are used to this. Your shillelagh doing more when you hit things with it.
Oh, and
Kananan or Thorad?
I can go. And none of them are up anymore, right? Other than the hands?
These acolytes, the 3 acolytes are basically right around your guys' feet.
Okay, and the boss is down. I'm going to start tying the acolytes
boss
up.
is in pieces.
Yeah, I'm going to start tying up the acolytes.
Gruesome pieces. You watched body parts that lightning should not do this to just kind of juggle out of him. You know how like treasure in a video game appears, that it just starts shooting out of a bad guy? That was his body parts.
Hold on. I'm going to try something here. Nope, the barbarian shout did not pop a healing potion out for
Inspiration.
us. Thank you.
Oh!
No healing
when
potion.
When Diablo 2 came out, that was like the character that I played just because I love just being able to walk up to my dead enemies and go, oh! And make potions or gear and such. It was awesome.
Well, the way you were describing that, I figured I should try it. See if potion popped out.
This is accurate. This was graphics 20 years ago doing the exact same thing.
At least I got an inspiration.
All right, you're going to tie up the sleeping acolytes?
Yes, I am.
Now, are you saying you're going to tie them up, or you're going to tie up loose ends?
Tie them up.
Okay, so tie up loose ends. Got it.
Bring it back to Mama Bobo. I wish they'd been tied up.
Kananan.
Well, Giddy's out there trying to go and get himself killed, so I have to go save him.
Again?
So
bad touch.
I'll start poking at the bad touches.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your attack roll.
That's a solid hit. For 9 plus 3, so 12.
12. You definitely feel that exact same feeling that your damage is normally much better. These guys are resistant to it in some fashion.
Okay.
And that leaves me with my bad touches. I'll give you 1 each. Krieg, that's a big miss. Gidney, 14 is a hit. And Kananan, I've got a miss on you. So, Gidney, go ahead and roll your athletics or acrobatics, whichever one is better.
Good question. I know.
This time I roll better on that. 5 damage.
Oh, +1. Okay. And a 6.
Boom.
A 6? Okay. You the hands grab Gidney as he comes out swinging and screaming, and then they pull him over to the wall, and more hands begin to grab onto him. He's there draped in all of these hands with the chains attached to him, kind of starting to rend at him and all. Let's roll initiative for the next round, everybody.
Steven.
No bad touch.
What do we have?
On one hand, that's a 5.
Oh, 5. Okay. Well, the one that is grappling you is going to go ahead and constrict you with its bad touch for 4 more damage. If Gidney's still up, he's probably getting pretty low there.
Nah, I'm still up. I have like 30 some odd hit points.
Woo!
God, you guys have twice my hit points.
Yeah,
Level.
way more than me. Yep.
Krieg, I tag you for 7, and now I'm going to try and grapple you up as well. And I did not mess with any of these dice rolls, just so you guys know. This thing was just rolling like trash for most of the fight. Then again, I wasn't getting bad rolls on the other side of the fight, but it was just 6 was my high, I think, on it.
So did I get grappled, or do I need to make a save?
Go ahead and make it's an athletics or acrobatics, basically, opposed with me. So go ahead and make your roll.
I rolled a acrobatics, so 9 plus 2 is 11.
You're fine. You are able, as it grabs onto you, you quickly pull out of it, not wanting to just get wrapped up like Kidney is. You guys know the labyrinth, the hand of walls and such?
Mm-hmm.
Kidney's it being held by the hand of walls, but they're not being the wall of hands. They're not being near as nice as they were in Labyrinth to him.
No tickling!
All right, I have one last thing I'll try then.
You're up.
I'm going to try and witch bolt the room. I'm going to witch bolt the chains and the hands, and hoping that they're all interconnected as one entity.
So this isn't in here, but this makes so much sense to me with witch bolt. I think that, it's got resistances to some damages. It's got immunities to some damage. I think it's vulnerable to lightning because it's hooked together with all these chains, and that you will literally,
they conduct
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're gonna you get double damage, and this is a 2nd level spell. So that's 2 to start with. If you can hit.
Yeah, witch bolt. Yeah, this witch bolt's the 1st level. I'm using a 2nd level slot. It's my very last slot. After this, I got no more spells. But at least with witch bolt, it's a concentration though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna die.
So I roll the attack.
If you've got inspiration, you might want to use it. Yes.
All right. So inspiration is a 2nd die.
Yeah. Basically gives you advantage on it.
There we go.
What's my AC here?
So I'll use inspiration. So I'll take the 12 and then
17. That's a hit.
17. Yep. So you said double it, so it'll be 2d12.
Yeah, 2d12, and then give me the doubled amount. You can probably take this thing out right now.
So the grand total is 9 and 2 is 11, so 22.
Okay. Go ahead, and as all these hands grabbing onto Gidney, go ahead and just give me your description of ending this fight and ending this horrific monster.
Oh, yeah. The chains will all start rattling as the energy is crackling through it, and then all of the hands will just burst like little bloody balloons, little blood bag balloons.
And my one additive to this is, since Gidney is currently being grappled by them, is Gidney is a cartoon, getting electrocuted. And so as this happens, all of a sudden Gidney goes black, but his skeleton is right there, bright white. And then he's back to normal. And then it's back to the black with the white skeleton. And as he comes out, there's the static electricity kind of glistening in his hair and such. And it's just all over Albert Einstein style. And with that, I think that's where we're closing for the night. After that was a tremendous encounter, guys.
Yeah.
That was tremendous.
Well done.
That was awesome.
That was fun.
Awesome.
Hey, Frog God fans, thank you so much for watching us today. Do you want to see more content? Make sure you subscribe and click that little bell button to be notified.
Don't forget to leave a comment about the content that you want to see on the channel. And if you want to keep up with Frog God Game releases, check out the links in the description below for Facebook, Twitter, and Discord.
And if you want to see more content from Brandon and myself, check us out on Babies with Knives podcast, where we focus on character creation, crash courses, and actual plays for a wide variety of tabletop role-playing games.
And everybody, remember, have fun in the pond.